Hold up, I gotta look at you for this. The actual translation is Shinka. Welcome back to another Minecraft mod update, and today we have a lot of stuff, a lot of great things, a lot of things I've wanted since my what would I want in DragonBlockc video, or what would I like to see in DragonBlockc video, if you guys have seen that. And a lot of things have come into light, a lot of things have been made, and I'm actually looking forward to showing them, and very excited to what's to come with a lot of these things that are now added, as it sets up for a lot of new possibilities and such that can be added to DragonBlockc, and for, of course, the experience. So as you can see there, a lot of new updates to the aesthetic part of DragonBlockc, not just the graphics portion of it, but also a lot of the new animations and such. So let's go over that real quick. So of course, as you see there, I don't have all my moves because I had to delete them for the sake of this mod showcase. So I'm kind of mad a little bit, but it's for the sake of the showcase, so it must be done. So as you can see, Destructo Disc, or the disc key blast now, are a bit different. As you can see, they kind of spin around and your hand sticks up like how it does in the show, and you can throw it now, and there's like cool little effects now at the DragonBlockc. Especially when you punch things too. So there's effects to everything now. There's effects to when you dash. As you can see, there's the speed line animation from the Animus, and then you got the punching. What the hell? I need like one mob. Like out of all the mobs, there's like only zombies here. Where's like the good shit? Where's the pigs? So as you can see, the more you punch these things, not only will you become evil. I don't know if you guys know that if you play DragonBlockc. You kill people, you're evil. When you punch things now, or even like do key blast, there's actually certain effects that will appear when you do them. So for an example, if I were to come up to this Namekia now and shoot my flying pizza, well, actually the flying pizza is now red, which is actually cool. But as you can see, if I do it again, oh, I didn't be hard pressed to see anyone with goddamn spirit bomb while also being evil. So as you can see, I'm trying to get this right. So if you go into third person here, you can see this is horrible. This is horrible. Okay, so when you go into third person, and this is for everyone else out there, whoever's looking at this from a third-person view, you can now see the actual players lift their hand up and see a Destructo Disc manifest. It's amazing. It looks kind of wonky when you're flying, but you know that can be easily fixed. But now, oh, that didn't kill him. He's alive. What's your power level? Oh wow, you're strong. No, you're not. Of course, we're gonna go over all the other moves that have been. At least all the moves I have here. So of course the next one is a new Key Blast, which is known as Barrage. Now Key Blast Barrage is very familiar with a bunch of you guys. As you can see, a lot of Dragon Ball people tend to have the audacity to spam Key Blast. So now they made an actual easier way for you guys to actually spam Key Blast. Let me turn something up. Where's the Barrage Blast? If you hold control and right click, the same thing with any Key Blast, you will now spam Key Blast, which is great. This actually looks kind of cool. I actually dig the red Key Blast more than the blue. Maybe that's an excuse of just being evil, but also I think you could also set them to also have them having explosions, as now there's like two different effects. There we go. So now Barrage, see this work. Will this explode everything? Oh my goodness. So now pretty much you can throw out literal bombs, but if your key is like, what was the stat for like to level up your key, or like at least to give more damage? Pretty much if your willpower and like mind is now leveled up to max, and those barrages are coming flying out, you best believe you're gonna get either two-shotted or mostly one-shotted. Mostly. But yeah, that's the Barrage Blast. It's cool, and you can also make things explode with it, like in the show. Look at that. Squids are dropped. That squid survived. This guy's amazing. Modified power. What a... 9 damage. It still kind of does 9 damage. Of course, it's a Barrage Blast, so you won't exactly get the most damage out of it, because, you know, it's a much quicker attack than most Key Blasts. But it's a Barrage Blast. It's a good move to, like, you know, swerve away or get out of a sticky situation, I believe, or at least for anything with a combat sword for Dragon Block C. I don't know. But anyways, so yeah, that's the Barrage Blast. It's cool. And also explosion effects. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, a lot of, like I said before, the effects got tweaked the hell a lot. There's a lot more 2D and also mixture of 3D effects, which we'll go over and how to mix those around or mess around with them if you guys want. But also, next blast, of course, it's Large Blast, oh, that's not a Large Blast. This is Shield. My bad. Let's go over Large Blast real quick. Is this it? Nope, this is not Large Blast. God damn it. Okay, so the closest thing to a Large Blast as of now that I have is the Spirit Bomb, which the Spirit Bomb, as you can see, got tweaked to have particle effects flowing within the ball, and now this I don't even think this is like not even close to like full power for like Super Saiyan, so this might like kill everything here. But this Spirit Bomb is much bigger. Oh god, what is this gonna do? Oh, that didn't do as much as I thought it would do, and I didn't see much of an effect. But pretty much, as you can see, you can level a whole area with just the Spirit or with any just Large Blast now. And you can see your arms raised up. I think the whole arms raising thing was there before, though. But that's just me. Oh, look! There's the new mobs. These are like the Metal Gears that were added. They're not actually Metal Gears, but these are the Red Ribbon Army droids or robots that you'll find throughout your world. I'm surprised. I thought they would spawn through the. Forgot the biome completely. What the hell was it called? I gotta remember. The dirty stone biome. But yeah, these guys are nothing to me. Wait, let me see if I can get them to attack me. So yeah, as you can see, they'll fire missiles at you, which is pretty cool. And I don't know, something about 1.7.10. I feel like there was much more cooler things, like cooler models, cooler effects. But that might just be me. Oh god, did he even hit me? All right, so as you can see, he shoots missiles. It's not even hitting me. Hit me harder. Hit harder, god damn it. This is sad. Obviously, it's not gonna do much to you, considering that you're in a game or a mod where you can basically become God. So these guys aren't really much of a threat, but they can be a threat at the starting point of the game. And can I dodge still? Oh yes, I can. Is there animation for dodging? Oh wait, oh, you're doing pretty good there, buddy. Can I dodge backwards? I can't dodge backwards. There we go. Okay, so dodging still has the same, just sidestep to the, just step to the side maneuver. But all in all, it's still good. I'm looking forward to actually, you know what? Because we're here and I'm showing off animations. Yes, I know what I said. I want to show off Ultra Instinct's new look to it, and I'm hoping I can do it without messing this up. Stop! I know it's like 15% your health has to go down to, but because no! Ah, fuck! I'm back in heaven, which heaven looks a lot more different than what I remembered to be. But hello. How you doing, Yemma? Alright, so you know what? Because the angels are down here, and I'm probably going to get smacked by them because these guys are hard as hell to kill. But pretty much, let me see if I can do this without dying. This should be enough. Okay, so now if I were to go into Ultra Instinct, which my body will build up. The heat system is still there, thank God. So at least there's some limitations to it. And there isn't any, oh. Yeah, there's also bruising and battle damage now. So as you can see, my skin's all cut up. I was wondering why there was red on my skin, but yeah. So now you can see that you're all bloodied up and stuff. They didn't censor it, so now everything's all gruesome and bloody. I don't think any limbs are falling off yet, which I hope they add like a limb system, but that might be a little bit more difficult for them to like take on. But I'm pretty sure they will be able to. They will try to take it on. All right. So anyways, so now that I'm in Ultra Instinct, you will notice the aura has also gotten an update, as well as some other things. Am I still cosmic? I'm not cosmic yet, but let me see if I can hit these guys. There you go. So now this guy was gonna come after me, and so now all these guys should be coming after me soon. Hold on. If I hit one of them, they're like, oh. There we go. So yeah, whenever anyone tries to hit you now, you'll notice your character will passively, automatically just dodge everything. And it's amazing, because now that I'm in this state, no one can touch me. Although it's a, I think it was like a 90% chance before, which just still means they can still hit you. So if one of these guys were to hit me right now, I think I'm dead. But right now, I'm doing good. I think one of them just hit me right now. You guys are killing your own people, just letting you know right now. Look at me go. There's even, if I can lower down just the explosions. There we go. You can hear it a little bit. You can't touch me. Goodbye. I am Ultra Instinct now. No, you cannot touch me. I go to Russia to learn maximum no Goku. I don't know how to say it still. That was the new Ultra Instinct Goku. Not Ultra Instinct Goku. New Goku. God! The new Ultra Instinct animation. King Yami's plan is destroyed. But anyways, so now that I have now that I've shown you guys the Ultra Instinct part of it, let's go back to the Ki Blast, which of course they've updated the most famous move of all of Dragon Ball's moveset, the Kamehameha. So if I were to control right click here, you can now see they have a light beam, light rays coming off this thing, and this looks probably the most menacing thing you've ever seen so far. And you can see it conjure up too. It kind of looks like Final Flash more than Kamehameha, but I guess there's not much you can do considering our arms and legs are all sticks and are all stiff for the rest of our lives in Minecraft. But now when you fire it, you'll notice that it looks just as beautiful as it did before. Which also it has like some of the Ki Blasts now have like two-tone colors. But yeah, the next one, which is Burning Attack, so I'll save the best one for last. The true best one. But Burning Attack kind of looked like it's just a regular Ki Blast where you stick your arm out, and it doesn't really do the hand motions, which I wish it did, even though if it looked derpy as hell. But Burning Attack still looks pretty much the same. But Final Flash has the Kamehameha treatment, which pretty much Flash Final. So yeah, those are pretty much almost all the Ki Blasts, because now we got to go over three new other key techniques that I might as well show you guys. So of course, there's a new key technique known as Shield, which the only thing I've gotten it from so far, is that it pushes people back, and that it can also do the final explosion that Vegeta does in order to save, quote unquote, save mankind. Which, spoilers in case you didn't watch Z, it doesn't work. No, that's not it. Okay, so the green one is the shield one. This is the non-explosive one. So if I were to, oh no, this is just shield. So if I were to hold control and just do shield here, you'll notice that this will blow everything and kill everything in its area. But it's mainly supposed to push everything back. Of course, the regular Minecraft mobs, these aren't really gonna do anything. But the shield is probably one of the most coolest moves of all, because pretty much this is like kind of like a Xenoverse move where you had a evasive skill that allow you to like knock people back in case they were like comboing you to hell. So if you had any spare key up or any spare key left, you can actually do that, which actually pushes them back, allows you to, you know, get some breathing room. But next is the explosion, which same thing as shield, and I like how it like fades in to like for the shield and the explosion. But this is supposed to make everything explode, which right now it doesn't really look like it seems to be doing. But this apparently does a ton of damage, which let me actually go up to a mob and explode. Let me just go and explode on them real quick. Yes, I said that. Just to make showcases. Alright, anyways. Ugh. Cheap. We've known each other for a very long time. I'm gonna grab those hips. And I'm gonna. Ah! I think this one is the shield, actually. This is the. Oh, the green one's the explosion, and this one's the shield. Okay, so the shield pushes people back. Or at least supposed to stop Ki Blasts. And then the explosion actually does what it's supposed to do. And makes everything explode. Which is awesome. I got those two mixed up. My apologies. But anyways. So yeah. That's shield, and that is explosion. Now, do you remember me saying that there are 3 key techniques you can do? Well, pretty much there is a there's gonna be 2 new key techniques that you're gonna need to actually get, which of course is Ki Fist, which there's a lot of things I didn't cover since the last Dragonblock update, so I'm kind of behind. But there's also Ki Fist, which also gives you extra melee damage, and then Ki Infuse, which allows you to infuse your ki into projectiles, increasing the damage for both projectile damage and, of course, most likely your fists, or anything that's also covered with ki. So, you're probably wondering, well, how can you cover your ki in fist, Carbon? You're already infused with ki as you throw it out. Well, you illiterate fuck. Let me show you. So if you were to go here and have, well, Ki Fist and Ki Infuse both at least level 1, you will be actually able to go into more like everyone else. I don't know why I said it like that. But if you enable Ki and Fist here, or Ki Fist here, you can also enable it in case you want more, power in your punches. But also, if you go to Keyblade here, you will notice that you now have a Ki Jello Fist. It kind of does look like Jello to me. I mean, maybe it's just like the whole buoyant looking effect, but it also has a lightsaber effect too. Like the sound effect part of it. So now, also the sound's kind of glitched out to where it's only showing there. But as you can see, I have a key shank now. Now I can go up to people and just do more damage with my melee. And it actually looks cool too, because the greatest thing about this is not the Keyblade itself, which we Kingdom Hearts now apparently in Dragon Block C, but it's also the Key Scythe, which you can now manifest and also slash people with, which kind of just looks kind of, it looks kind of stiff right now, but keep in mind that this, like, a lot of these, this new update is kind of like, sort of in beta, so later on I'm sure they'll probably add effects to it, or maybe they won't, but it'll be nice if they did, or like have some aura to it, which would be nice. But also, there's not really much you can do with it right now other than just like melee hit people with it, but hopefully later on they'll allow you to like throw it out, or at least like do something like what Goku Black did and just like cut open space and time and teleport to different dimensions. Mainly just throw it out. I kind of want to see this thing just spin around like death. With that being said, that is the Key Fist and Key Infuse technique. So I believe that's all the techniques I've covered so far. Just to make sure, I'm going to go into freaking what's left of mastering Kami's freaking place. Hello, Kami. Can you teach me any more skills? No, that's pretty much it. Well, you Piccolo. Yeah, these NPCs are also here too, like from the last update. Which, of course, you have evil Piccolo aura. I can't train you, you suck. So they also have Trunks here. They also, you know, I sense evil from you. You better not do something you might regret, like become a time patroller. They also have freaking Vegeta here. Shut the hell up, you're annoying. Which I'm surprised Vegeta of all people has the nerve to call me not only annoying, but also not train me because I'm evil. But anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much all the techniques other than the NPCs that we're going to go over real soon. But I want to go over the graphics effects as they kind of add a little bit more to your, you know, Dragon Block C experience. And also save your PC from dying of, you know, quick death. So, I mentioned graphics updates earlier, so if you press V here, you'll notice that there's a gear option here now that allows you to click client settings. And this is pretty much the best update you could have given everyone in Dragon Block C. Let me just say right now to Ben, if he happens to stumble upon this video, Ben, you are doing more than putting you. I fucking suck at this. Not only are you making Jin proud right now, you're living up to what he aspired to be and wanted them to make this mod to what it is now. I'm bad at English too, don't worry. I just want to say thank you for putting in the work for this and also taking up a big burden as of what is Dragon Block C, because it's not easy modding this stuff. And I know that for many mod makers out there, it's a hard deal that we do, but it's for the sake and enjoyment of everyone out there, and that is why we make these. And everyone else that's complaining about this shit, y'all do this for free anyway, alright? You play it for free, you don't have to go to Patreon. With that being said, though, let's finally go over this graphics update. Ben, you've done a great job of living up to Jin's legacy, and you will continue to impress him. Now, let me try to live up to the hype for this update mod. So anyways, video. This is pretty much the best thing ever because not only is it better than the combat update for Dragon Block C, it's also very well made out for most people that can't run mods very well. So back then, I wasn't able to actually run Dragon Block C very well, even if I had, like, you know, 8 gigs of RAM in my computer. Sometimes the PC just sucks. So I find this very beneficial now that we have clients, or at least graphics settings. So pretty much now you're able to tone down a lot of the particles, a lot of the effects that the mod has given you, but by default, you're actually able to enable a lot of these cool effects that Ben has implemented for us, or maybe Jin has left us behind, and the Ryu clan, as I'm calling them, has given us quite a bit of things to work about. So there's a lot of things you can do here. Of course, there's the ability to turn God Aura from 2D to 3D on or off. You can also enable flying trails. So pretty much, if I were flying and also had my turbo mode on, why the hell? Where's my UI? There we go. If I were to fly across the screen now, you can notice there's a trail behind me, which actually looks kind of cool. Kind of looks kind of weird, you know. They look like dots at the moment, but I'm sure the trails can be tweaked later on, maybe even customized as well. Maybe different auras, you know, stuff like that. But that's for later in the future. That's later on. This is already good enough already. There's also April Fool's mode, which allows you to have a new form, which I hope they keep actually, which is, I'm not in the right tab, which is of course Super Saiyan 5. Now this, oh, let me tell you, Super Saiyan 5 is the greatest thing known to man. I also have the legendary boost too, which actually makes it even cooler. I need a shave down there. Pretty much Super Saiyan 5 is just white hair, so now I'm pretty much the greatest thing known to man, Samantha Roth. Another cool thing, of course, is you can enable 2D aura and 3D aura. Now this is actually crucial. So if you can't, let's say if I'm the type of person who can't run regular aura, and is running Dragonblockc off a toaster, pretty much the 2D aura is looks as good as regular aura, which it's not showing right now, which is kind of stupid. Where are you? Where? Okay, this is actually concerning now. I can't find him. But yeah, actually, if you charge now, you'll actually see like dust particles fly in the air. But that's not the cool part too. I'll go back to 2D aura real quick, but I also just need to show this part off too. So now, if you were to charge up from the ground, you will notice that not only rocks will be flying, but also leaves and other particles around you will also be flying as well. It's amazing. Which kind of weird thing though about this is if you were like standing, let's say, on stone or like anywhere else, sometimes leaves will actually will appear up. You'll now be able to see the dust come off. And of course, the cool thing about this is, you want to kill your game, you can also just make this even much more great for you. You can enable the particles by a ton, make the particles faster, and also, let's see if I go up to 10. What's the highest we can go here? Oh my god, my PC's. Oh god, okay. Dude, that's accurate. That's fine. Don't go up to 30. God. One day I want to actually stress test, if you guys would like to see a video, me stress test the graphics and also show off the new HUD system for Dragonblockc. Which, yes, there's also new HUDs, which I should probably show off, but I'm more or less telling than showing. But let me just go over this real quick. So there's also particle updates that you can, particle amounts that you can adjust. User interface, there's also abilities to add custom HUD, which I mentioned before. Look at that. Now you can also move it, which was also a problem back then because I hated the fact that you couldn't move the HUD all the way, like, you know, on the side, like that. That's it. That's all I wanted. There's even swoop animations, swoop image effect. Look at that. There's not even swoop animations. There's swoop image effect. Does your superhero mod have swoop PNG image effect? Okay, so now let's go over the 2D aura, which the 2D aura is not fucking there. Okay, so the 2D aura is not working at the moment, but pretty much it just looks like a bunch of vape clouds that come up from the ground. But it looks cool. I wonder if I could actually show it off with Ultra Instinct, but it probably won't show up. Maybe if I do it with blue, because blue is very important when it comes to this. There we go. Oh, fuck yes. There it is. Okay, so blue aura is a good example of what the 2D aura looks like. And oh my god, I love this aura so much because not only does it look amazing, it actually looks like Super Saiyan Blue aura, and hell, even Super Saiyan God aura. But it also gives you that silhouette that comes out when Goku breaks out of his. It just looks great. Like, look at it. It looks like the shell that Goku breaks out of before he, after he turns Super Saiyan Blue. It also shows like a very mysterious looking effect to it, especially if you don't have name tags on, which I don't know why there's no ability to do that. But also, look, the light particles look amazing too, and also the clouds just make it even more menacing if you look at this from far away. Like, I love what they did with this mod. It's beautiful. Of course, there's a lot in my face right now, although it looks. I mean, I'm getting good frame rate. This looks pretty sick. But if you're not a fan of course, the amount of particles that are on your face and your screen, as I've had a problem with that before, when I was playing Dragonblockc in World of Forge 1, where cool thing about this is you can actually go to client settings here and actually lower down the visibility of your aura when you're in first person. So now, hell, if you don't want to even look at it, you can just put that to 0. But in third person, this is what it'll look like, and it looks astonishing. Hell, even sometimes you'll even forget that you're in Super Saiyan Blue. But yeah, so there you go. Look at that, and it looks awesome even when you put the greatest thing known to man, the 3D aura. That is pretty much all of everything for the auras and such. I think also Super Saiyan Rose also has this too. Alright, so now I have divine energy, and so now I am no longer Super Saiyan Blue, but I am now Super Saiyan Rose. I think also it affects your, hopefully it affects your Keyblade. Does it? Oh, let's find out. Oh! Behold my red jelly donut! This is a divinity. It actually looked good in big. Damn. But yeah, so this is the Super Saiyan Rose form. And oh, it has like red lights instead of white. That's cool. As opposed to the Super Saiyan Blue's white. Obviously. But yeah, so now if I enable the aura, it's puffy! And now I have clouds all over me and such. So now also, if I enable the scythe, oh, it looks sick. This looks a bit more menacing than it's not even pink. I remember the scythe being pink, not blood red, but this is actually cool. I actually like the colors and stuff. let's now go over the next one, which is, I believe, like, do I not have Super Saiyan Deep Blue? I do now. Hey! Oh, actually, wait. Is this just the default form now? Oh, I guess this is. The 3D aura is just a bunch of cotton candy clouds. But now if I even went beyond, or Shinka, as the actual fucking hold up, I gotta look at you for this. The actual translation is Shinka. I look actually cool. This looks like the new Super Saiyan Blue. This doesn't even look like Shinka anymore. But anyways, from now, Shinka is pretty much even darker blue. For anyone who's wondering why I had to yell at you for that, it's because I had many people in my comment section with pitchforks and everything, mob coming at me full speed on Ford Raptors, berating me that this is Super Saiyan Beyond Blue, Royal Blue, every different type of fucking kawaii ass blue on the planet is Shinka. It is Shinka. You know, I'm gonna fucking call it Deep Blue, Deep Dish Blue, Deep Dick Blue. I don't even give a crap anymore. I'm done. I'm flying off with my stupid cotton candy blue. Goodbye. Now let's go over the mobs, which of course, my most favorite mob of all, the Grand Elder, Guru. Now Guru here is not only just a mob, he's also a trainer mob. So now he says, because I'm evil, I hope you aren't here for evil purposes. Nope, just to steal your chair. Die. Like honestly, Guru is like the best thing ever. Not only can you just learn a lot of, let me see if I could turn let's see if I could turn back time and become someone that is not of evil standards. I forgot how to. With fighters like you, I see a great hope for the future. I literally just turned good in like a matter of seconds, which can be said about most. Why did you set my house on fire? The cool thing about Guru is you can actually learn skills from him, which of course the only one you can learn is potential unlock, which as he does in the show, he unlocks Gohan's potential and blah blah, and then now I'm blue. I learned everything from this man. Like, you think Beerus or Whis can sit up to fucking Guru in his chair? Like look at Guru. This guy reeks of drip, and he's also set my house on fire, and I can't even kill him because he's the safe zone rule. Like, you telling me this guy isn't all powerful? Like, have you heard of Zeno or Jesus? Well, they don't even have a chair like Guru. Next mob trainer, which is Whis. Hi, Whis. He's those desserts are doing something with your eye alignment, man. It's like the eyes are getting closer and closer every time I look at them. Anyways, so Whis, what he can do simply is he can also you can also ask for weights from him, but you also get God Form and Ultra Instinct from Whis, which is kind of cool. Now you can actually just straight up get God or Ultra Instinct from Whis. And also the cool thing about him is he can also give you this heavy suit weight system. Apparently this is supposed to weigh you down. It's actually much more heavier than the regular weights, or actually the turtle shell weights and the band weights from the show, because this thing is a full body weight suit, meaning your whole body will be training and there wouldn't be one muscle left behind. Your goddamn biceps would have abs. But anyways, so that's Whis. He's just there to train you. I'm saying Whis, emphasis on the H. Whis. So not only has DragonBlockC also gotten a major update in its mechanics, you will also... I just got a third person by just hitting the roof. Oh my god, I did. But now also you will notice that a lot of the mobs have changed up a lot, especially. For an example, if I were to spawn in Cell, you will notice that he is hard as shit to fight still. But you'll also notice that a lot of things have changed with him. Now, as before, you've seen that the mobs only teleported and shot regular standard key blasts at you. But now, as you can see, they shoot more than just regular purple balls of death. They actually just shoot now different types of key blasts. Cell's gone. Cell has left the arena. You will notice that now Cell will also shoot different variety of other key blasts. So now he will shoot out a key ball, or regular key blast, and also sometimes the special beam can. Oh god! He'll throw out like a variety of different ones, which actually, kind of mixes some things up. Although it's kind of the same concept where, it's a key blast shooting at you and they don't really do anything different, like say grab or do anything that as much of challenging, other than they're much more stronger than before, and they shoot different types of key blasts. But really, it's a good start. I like how they shoot out different variety of key blasts, so that way at least now it's not like the fights aren't as bland as they were initially. Time for my real technique. We'll see who's laughing when I'm blowing up your asshole. Kaioken, along with Super Saiyan Shinka. Oh I were to spawn in, let's say, some of the new mobs, let's spawn in actually the ones that actually have a lot of cool things to them. For example, Hit! Wait, oh wait, Hit's gonna kill me. Now, Hit actually has something unique about him, which is mainly just one thing, but it's kind of like the same as everyone else, but I'm looking forward to them expanding on it, as through everything else I've said that I'm looking forward to. Hit, of course, has the time skip ability. Well, not really. I mean, he teleports to you, but it's time skip in my eyes. And I love, I mentioned I love Hit. Despite him looking like a dickhead. And now let's go over the next mob, which I'm going to try to stream by these fast. Kaba from Universe 6, aka Little Gohan. He's pretty much fun-sized Gohan, don't even debate. Zamasu has... There he is. Hey, Zamasu. Do you turn ugly if I beat you up to death? Probably not. But Zamasu, what he simply does, he's also able to teleport with also different sound effects as well, like Hit. But he looks cool. He looks alright. I feel like the little mohawk should like tilt to the right a little bit, but you know, it's looking good. It's looking great. He even got the earrings. There we go. Goku Black. Now he has his aura. There he is. Look at it in all his glory. Now, if I were to beat him up a lot, you can actually see him, what's it called? Turn into Super Saiyan Rose, which I'm waiting for him to do. God, he has so much health. Jesus Christ, this man's durable as fuck. There we are. So yeah, there's Goku Black Rose, which he transformed to later. And he is just as menacing as me, because now I can't even see what he looks like. God, that's evil. I mean, that's pretty bad, but that looks evil. Hey, there it is. Yeah, so this is Magetta. He's the walking robot who shoots lava. He's made out of lava in his entire body, and he's a pretty cool dude. Look at him. He's got headlight nipples. And he looks like probably one of the good, like, he's probably one of the greatest looking ones so far I've seen so far. I like the way he looks. Yeah, Iron Giant guy. Let's now go over to the next ones, because I'm gonna streamline these real fast. Tagoma. He's the guy who had the coolest scouter, and everyone forgot about him when he died. Sorbet. He's the guy that shot Goku and actually beat him indirectly. Kid Buu. He's finally at it, and he's the third and final form of Buu, and he's evil. Why is everyone got a buff in this game? Can you stop? Can I kill you? Wait, if I can't even kill you, this is not even worth it. Oh, I can. But my damage is doo-doo right now. Oh, wait. Super Buu. I'm dumb. Hi, Fat Buu. Where's Super Buu? I just had Super... Oh, there you are. This is Super Buu. He's always happy all the time. He's the second form of Buu. And he's amazing. He also shoots Ki Blast like everyone else. Spoiler alert. Berry Blue. Who the fuck are you? And of course, the strongest man in the universe, Monaka. Oh, he actually appeared. Hey, Monaka. That was a test. You see, he disappeared and used his shadow vape jutsu. And of course, we got the true trainer and the greatest, well, sentinel being, Vados. Hi, Vados. She actually doesn't have her staff, which is surprising. But you can also fight her, and you can also die by her. Well, let me correct myself. You can try fighting her. Of course, we have the cute little god himself, Zeno. Where is he? Hi, buddy. And he is strong as... Oh, hey. Red Ribbon Army guy. Go fight him. That's Zeno. He doesn't do anything. He just kind of sits there. And, of course, we got Champa. Vados' Corey, if you will. He's not exactly fat as I thought he'd be. Well, mainly a fat head, but other than that, he's definitely Champa. Oh, yeah, hey. Go away. There's a lot more mobs in this, but I'm going to try to go over one final one because there's a whole list of it. And I want to get onto, like, some of the armors and such. But the final one, the best one, Roshi. And I wonder if he turns buff if I were to damage him enough. Which I don't know why I'm doing this much damage to Roshi. Roshi is just as strong as Monaka, but I am beating on him like he's paper thin. And he actually can one-shot you out of Shinka. You think I'm kidding? Watch this. Roshi, you suck balls. Ah, behold, Fusamasu. Hello, Fusamasu. And look at him. In all his glory. He looks kind of derpy. But he also has the cool little ring on his back, which you actually can get. And he, of course, later on, if you were to beat on him, turn into purple. I know you wanna. You're like a goddamn glow stick. Turn to different colors. You're just like all the Dragon Ball people. I think I'm gonna actually have to kill him for this. So you know what? Let's say he died right now. Fuse 2? There we go. Fuse 2. This is the true Zamasu, the corrupt one, which I can't see him because I don't know why. Hold up. There we go. So now, show yourself to me, Zamasu. Ah, I see you. The big, chronic, masturbating arm that you have to attain the god power that you so desired. This is Zamasu, or as I like to call him, Zamabo. And now this, when he was once Zamasu, he then became Zamabo. But then, he then turned later into the legendary Zabumafu, a much bigger version of Zamasu and Zamabo. There's one thing I actually forgot to cover while we're standing in the heat of fire right now. It's actually how to actually spawn in both Guru and Whis up there. Now, normally you would spawn them in with just the regular DBC command, but that's not actually going to work. However, there's actually three mobs that actually require this. So the first one, of course, is summon Jin Ryu. So, pretty much if you want to spawn in any other, be it any other new mob, be it Guru or Whis or the NamekFrog, behold! You'll have to use that command. And look at this guy, look at him. You'll actually find these guys on Namek. Just jumping around. He's not getting you yet. But he's kind of just there. He's having fun right now in the snow. Simply do the exact same command, only delete the entity NamekFrog, and then just simply replace it with GuruMaster, and then you'll have Guru summoned. But of course, if you want Whis in your world, all you need to type in is replace GuruMaster with Whismaster, and then you get yourself both Whismaster and of course the great Guru himself. So there's a lot of new armors that were actually added since the last update, and of course this update. So we're gonna try to go over as much as we can in as much quick time. Sad part is there's not that many crafting recipes to them, as there's a lot of crafting recipes to some armors, but I guess simply because they were just added, you know, initially into Dragonblock as of recent, there hasn't been that much time to probably make crafting recipes, which I'm assuming, but hopefully they'll add them later on down the road. But if you guys can find any other crafting recipes that for some of these armors, please link them down, or at least notify me in case for the next Dragonball update. But anyways, so let's actually go over these right now. So of course we got we got Broly's dad, which he actually can have his armor. I also have a bunch of armors here and such that we'll go over in a bit. But yeah. Now the cool thing about the armor system that has changed is actually if you press Control E, you'll notice that not only now will you have like the weight slot system, you'll actually be able to not only put weights on, but actually put clothing while the weights are on as well. So you can also have the green vanity jacket, which we'll go over that soon, from the winter collection or the Ryu winter collection, excuse me. But yeah, in order to put on the armor now, all you need to simply do is just, well, you can put it on like normal like this, or you can just put it on like this in the new armor inventory, as I wanted to show you. Because the cool thing about the new armor inventory is you can actually put in other clothings on top of the armor while you fight. Yeah, and also the clothing probably won't rip because now you have protection on the clothing attire. So yeah, that's Broly's dad. He's, you know, while he lasted. He also has the pink skirt that you can get. Pink skirt, of course, is an anime though, which I wish it had like the fluffy parts. Now, of course, this is Broly. Now Broly, he simply has, you know, his normal attire. He's got his leggings, the armor and stuff. And now look, you can be, wait, hold on, this is disturbing. Now you can be Broly, and he also kind of has like his little friend's ear that he has tied to his waist. I'm not trying to say that's disgusting. I think that's metal. Of course, we do have the Pride Troopers armor set, which is the greatest and most justifying attire, which is pretty much just space tights, but you know, I don't judge. Hey, look at me. I look like off-brand Nightwing, but you know what? This looks cool. Speaking of Nightwing, though, it's alright. It's kind of right. Kind of boring, but you know, it's alright. I'll put these over here for now. Now we got Zeno Goku, which is actually from the Dragon Ball Heroes game, which actually has a different type of Goku, which actually looks kind of cool. And I actually need to. I'm gonna get it real quickly. You know what? I'm just gonna get it because you know what? I might as well go over it as well. But I need to also show it off later on. So you know, I'm gonna grab it real quickly. The power pole, ladies and gentlemen. This is what Zeno Goku uses, or at least has on his back, which I'm assuming he uses. I'm glad that they actually gave the power pole some light again, but The only thing that the power pole can do in Dragon Block C is be used as a ladder. Like this. There's no real technique or combat to it. It's just used as a ladder. Is Vanilla even here? It's been really quiet. Oh, right. Wait, hold on. I forgot. Anyways, so the power pole, if you want it back, all you need to simply do is right click it and you get the power. I just deleted my power pole. I'm upset now. But yeah, the power pole, it does damage if you hit someone with it, but it just looks like a crayon. It looks like a literal stick, and I wish like you can extend it and hit people from like maybe like 10 blocks away, because the power pole can extend, which I'm hoping they do improve on this mostly, because I remember this was actually in the last update. Or maybe just like have an ability where you can like bounce off the ground by like doing the Olympic jumps with the pole. Something like that, something, you know, something to make the battle interesting. But yeah, this is Zeno Goku in all his glory. I even have like the power pole, like put it on your back as well, which I'm hoping you can do later on. Can I? No, I can't. You can't do it. So, next one we got here is Android 21's armor, which is probably what everyone would be going to, which is not a bad set of armor, because she's actually like a fan favorite and such, and she's actually the one that you can't actually place on in your default Minecraft armor body. It's simply just clothing. So yeah, pretty much you can now look like Android 21. Actually, this kind of rocks. Like, a lot of the clothing is well modeled as well, but this is beautiful. And also, she does have her lab coat. You gotta have the lab coat, lab coat with it. I mean, you can't be rocking Android 21 and not have the lab coat, which is probably my best, like the best version of Android 21. I'm just saying. I mean, pink's cool and all, but you know, science. I have a cape now. But anyways, so yeah, next one, which of course is no, Whis is not here. Where the hell is Whis? Zeno Goku, you've been retired. Now we have Whis clothing. Let me take this off. Whis clothing, and so now you can also rock being a, you know, the advisor of the god of destructions, and it looks beautiful. Look at me go. And you know, the cool thing about this is, as I'm dropping down here, you can even have Whis' frisbee that he has around his neck. Look at me. We're pretty much the same goddamn person. Just gonna take a screenshot. What the fuck are you looking at? Alright, so that's Whis in all his glory. Now let's simply move on to the next thing, which of course is, well, these attachments. Oh god, we're gonna go over those in a bit. Those vanity items are gonna be something really special for you guys in a bit. Oh, there's, why the hell is he in? Okay, well, you know what? Screw it. Whatever, it's fine. I don't even care. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. Let's go over, of course, the standard Goku stuff, which I don't think I went over last time, but of course you can be Goku with his super gi. Look at that. Looking nice, right? Wish it. Oh, kind of. The wristbands kind of extrude out a little bit, but not as modeled as the Android 21's boots or like their sleeves, but that's all right. That looks good. Looks great. It's not a vanity item like, you know, these guys, like the jacket, but you do also have the tracksuit, which, if anyone wants to be a Gohan tracksuit, which actually I kind of look good in this as well. I'm just not gonna lie. If you want to be that guy, you can go ahead. But of course, if you want to be the great one, Hit, then by all means, be Hit. Feel the time skip flowing through me. It's great. Now let's move on to, oh yeah, this. So this is actually not actually anything to do with Dragon Block C. This is actually what has something to do with mostly Minecraft overall. So in Minecraft, there are things called barrier blocks, which you can actually put around your Minecraft map, and they'll simply just block you from moving to a certain area. Or they're just barrier blocks. They stop you, hence the name barrier. But if you were in like normal survival or in any adventure map, you'll notice these, as you can't like sometimes get through a certain place because they're blocking off a certain area that you don't want to get to in case you want to break the map. So yeah, they added Dragon Block C has barrier blocks now, and you can also like set these down, and you can only see them if you have a barrier block in your hand. So it's a good thing. I like that. I like that they added that. Now finally, one of the finest ladies. If you are looking for any attire out there, you can now be Android, or I guess Cyborg 18, Android 18 in her tracksuit, the greatest tracksuit known to man, and it looks goddamn beautiful on me because it's pink, and I look amazing in every single clothing, and you will love me in every sense of the word. I am beautiful. I'm sorry, you don't have to see that. Now let's go on to the winter collection. The winter collection is pretty much what they added for Christmas at the time, which of course they added hoodies. I don't actually think they added hoodies, but they added that just for the sake of it. But they added Christmas stuff, and I lost the Christmas hat because I threw it away earlier, or I shoved it in some chest earlier. But anyways, so The Christmas attire. If I were to simply wrap this around me, I couldn't because I need to go into my goddamn other inventory, which allows me to put on my whole Christmas outfit and such. They even have like a skirt for it too. If I take off the pants, they have like they got something for the ladies. You could be a Miss Santa Claus if you'd like, or you want to be Santa, ho ho ho's, bringing all the milk and cookies in. You can simply put it. You can also be Santa. Although it kind of looks weird when your hair is kind of. You look bald, but yeah, you can also have like a Santa attire. And also, you can have hoodies, which kind of looks like I just tied the hoodie too tight. There's a Creeper hoodie, and there's also even a Enderman hoodie. Boo. All right, so now let's go on to the finally. We'll save the best for last, but finally, Ben Nagi's finest spring collection, because this stuff is amazing. This actually has crafting recipes, in case you can't see. But in case the barrier blocks are in your eyes, allow me to show you the finest collection that you should be rocking this season of Dragonblock. So, we got the blue jacket from the Dragonblock Super movie. Oh god, we got the blue jacket and the green jacket that Goku and Vegeta wore during the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, which looks all-inspiringly amazing. Who the fuck? Now, the only way you need to craft it is, of course, have blue or green wool in this formation, and of course have fabric. And in order to get fabric, all you need to simply do is get 3 pieces of wool and string from what it looks like here, and then you will get yourself fabric. And then combine those all together, and you will get yourself either the blue jacket or the green jacket. I kind of dig the blue jacket, but I'm kind of torn between the two because one, the clothing can also mix and match. I don't know but yeah, blue jacket. How am I looking? I mean, I look like Goku right now because the hair is kind of similar. But, the green jacket just works. And now, finally, let's go on to the last part of this big goddamn update, which was the vanity items. Now, these items are pretty much clothing. Not really armor in a sense, but they're just simply for aesthetic. As I said, this mod update is just simply it's just the greatest things that you've ever wanted in Dragonblock put into one. So the cool thing about these vanity items is that once you actually craft them, say you wanted, let's say, the colorable one-shouldered top robe, I don't know, and then you craft it, which thank god these have crafting recipes amongst all the other armors that didn't have it before. A lot of these vanity items have crafting recipes, which you can actually go and craft yourselves, because look at these. You can have a colorable jacket. There's even a headband too. Like, it's amazing. So the cool thing about them is not only the fact that you can actually craft them, you can actually also customize them to your own best ability. So let's say I wanted a 2 different toned colored one shoulder top robe. I don't know, but yeah, simply put, all you need to do is surround it in dye, and then you get yourself the one shoulder top robe. Now, some of them actually require or allow you to color them twice, but this one doesn't, because it's a top robe. And top robes are meant to be red. Okay, seriously, what are you looking at, you? And there's a bunch of other different types of vanity items you can even have, especially the headbands, even wristbands, or hell, even colorable long wristbands, or even just like jackets and stuff. I'm about to put all this on just for you guys. They even have a wide headband. Let me actually put on the headband first, just to see if it has the thing in the back. Does it? No, it can't, because the hair. But yeah, this is the regular headband. It's kind of thinner than the longer or the wider headband, but wide. I'm dumb. Anyways, but yeah, the wide headband looks cool. I like the wide headband. Looks great. I would like to, I'm kind of like curious to know what of Dragonblock characters you guys are gonna make with these new items and such. But of course, let me just put all these on. Put all of them on. Behold, I am now the Akatsuki. Wrong series. But anyways, so yeah. So now that I have all these items on, you can pretty much customize them to your own abilities and such, which is great. And you can color them to any way, shape, or form as you like. And there's like no limit to like the customizations you can do. Look at this. Now I just look crazy. That's amazing. Now like the true RP experience for Dragonblock is now complete. But anyways, so of course we do have a couple of new things that were updated and a couple of things that were added, which of course the Z sword and the Dimension sword and of course the Brave sword, which these guys weren't added, or at least the Brave sword wasn't. This was always here. I just wanted to show off the new model hilt that he gave the Brave sword, which kind of looks neat. It looks good. I mean, the blade isn't model, but I guess it's to emphasize the idea since it's, you know, thin. It's a sword that can cut anything and is never used ever again. But it's the Brave sword. And then you got the Dimension sword, which is Janemba's sword, which is supposed to cut their dimensions, but right now it just looks cool. Hopefully they allow the ability, like I said before, for the power pole and like other swords to be put on your back. So that way, you know, it's the experience. The Dragon Ball one. Anyways, so of course they added re-added a new model for the Z sword, which kind of looks, it looks like a popsicle. I don't know why. I mean, it looks like it's made out of ice, but it's the Z sword. And now that all the swords are out of the way, let's finally go on to of course, the new radar system, which I don't know if this was shown off before, but I'm showing it off again. So now when you have the Dragon Ball Radar, not only is it just like an item, or not only is it just like an item like you would hold in your hand, it's now an item that you can actually look down to look and see where all the Dragon Balls are. And they fixed the problem where, I don't know if I recall saying this before or mentioning it, but they fixed the problem to where the Dragon Ball Radar would actually make you lag whenever you pulled it out. Because it was, you know, it's tracking where the Dragon Balls are. Or at least, I'm not getting a lag right now, but hopefully you guys won't be either. But yeah, so now you can, there's like, you know, movement to this thing. And it's modeled. And it's beautiful. Of course, third person doesn't really, you know, doesn't look much right now because, you know, but when you're in first person, you flip waffles with this thing. Which, of course, I'm not ready for that one. Okay, so let's just go on to the Halo first. As you can remember before, Whis' Halo, it's beautiful. You can have both if you want. Both Halos if you're really feeling that, you know, God complex going for you. You can have the blue donut and the Zamasu Sigil of Justice, as I'm calling it for this. Is it? What is it actually called? Oh, it's called the Barrier of Light. But it's actually, I'm going to call it the Sigil of Justice because that sounds cool. And of course you can have the Halo, which I already have the Halo on right now because I'm dead. But you can have the Halo to make it look like you're dead. And of course, the power stick. It's just a stick. Now, finally, the one armor that means the most out of everyone here. The Jin Ryu Armor Set. This is not only the coolest looking one, but let me just say right now, I don't know if this was added before or prior to when we lost a great warrior in the Dragon or the Minecraft modded, I guess, community. But this is the Jin Ryu Armor Set. I'm not doing justice right now, but I'm pretty sure you guys can make it look good, even greater than what I'm portraying it to be right now. But this is probably the coolest armor set in my opinion because how it looks pretty cool overall. It's kind of a mixture of both Vegeto's and Gogeta's, you know, top and bottom portions and such. Or at least the pants look like Vegeto's and the top looks like Vegeto because of the, you know, the whole vest. But yeah, this is the big one, the true warrior, and even has a little symbol on the back. Oh, I'm not crying. I'm good. We men here. We ain't baby dicks. Anyways, so with that being said, that pretty much covers the premise for all of what the DragonBlockC update has to cover. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. I'm pretty sure that I've covered every single thing, every single move that you could have learned and such. A lot of things have been added and such. Oh god, I'll make sure. Okay, we're good. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the DragonBlockC mod update. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this update. Ben, I look forward to anything else you have to show us in the future for DragonBlockC. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next episode.